giggle monster.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren and welcome to Beauty and the Bullies. This is my friend Kayla.
Hello.
I've mentioned her in a couple of videos. She's Miss. Anyway, but I had an oily skin specific skincare video requested, and so we're gonna talk about that today. But since I don't have oily skin, the only time I really have to worry about it is when I'm working on clients. So I can talk to you about products and things like that, but as far as the actual skincare goes, she's gonna be my go-to human because obviously she's had it forever and I deal with it.
My face just melts off,
basically. So we've got some products listed and talked about some face washes and things beforehand that are really going to help control the oil as well as make your skin as seamless as possible with your makeup. So let's get started, Miss Kayla.
As far as face washes and stuff go, I personally use Cetaphil and I guess the other brand is Clearasil.
Clearasil?
Yeah. So I use their face wash and their lotion. And the other one that I used to use was the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. It has salicylic acid and all of that in there.
It's like an orange liquid in a clear bottle with a pump.
Yes.
My little sister also has a really oily skin, and she used that all through high school. So it's dermatologist recommended product. It's really good. Cetaphil's good too. It's also really good for sensitive skin types. So if you break out a lot, particularly from oil, it's really gentle and it won't remove so much oil that your skin is overproducing. Which don't keep washing your face morning, noon, and night just because it's oily, because that'll make it get even more oily and can just get really out of control and then you'll have to start all over.
Which is no bueno.
Not at all.
Is what I used to do all the time. I would just overproduce and overproduce oil. And when I went to cosmetology school, they were like, oh, well, that's your problem. You're washing your face too much. And your sebaceous glands are just oh, well, you're just washing off all of the oil that you need on that layer of your skin. And you're just going to overproduce it. So, great.
I just had a dog escape out from under our chair.
Also, Olay in general is just an amazing line as well. So all of their products are amazeballs too.
Yeah, they have really lightweight moisturizer, so it's not going to be too much. It is good to go ahead and use a lightweight moisturizer even if you do have oily skin, because that'll kind of help your skin be oh, I don't need to produce so much oil. Again, the way that is counterproductive to completely take it all away.
I am in love with the Glam Glow mask. My husband makes fun of me because he always comes in the room and I just have this crazy witch mask on, and he's just you're scaring the dog. The dog won't even come near me because it's just ew. So, but it's amazing and it makes your skin feel baby soft after you take it off. Also, the Freeman Cucumber Peel-Off Mask, and also the Avocado and Oatmeal Clay Mask. Those two, you can get them at Walmart or any drugstore kind of place, both they're amazing, basically. I've used both of them for quite some time now, and I live by them.
What else? Oh, that Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I use all the time. She said that one was really good. She used it whenever she was at my house and it stayed on all day long. So that's a good drugstore concealer that you can use. As far as foundations, she said the Makeup Forever HD foundation, which is just their regular. They've reformulated it. I used it. It was a little too dry for my skin, so it's probably really great for everyone else because my skin just likes to fall off of its own accord. But she loves that one. Oh my god, also Hourglass Immaculate is probably the best foundation on the market, honestly, for oily skin.
I had some left over and I let her borrow it and she was like, what did you do? Like,
Gotcha.
you made me fall in love with this, and it's
incredible.
Yep.
The price point's
Basically.
really high. I mean, it's $55, but Hourglass in general, they put so many things in their foundations, and it's like skin clearing, and it's like anti-aging complexes and things like that. But the liquid to powder, it's got a pump, and you pump it out, and put it on just like any other foundation, ice stippling brush, and it was like beautiful. Like once it dries, your skin looks airbrushed. And again, like since my skin was dry, I could see some fine lines, but especially if you have oily skin and you don't want to look cakey, it is like magic. Like I don't even have words.
It's to die for, basically.
Mm-hmm. As far as powders go, HD setting powders and stuff, they can be nice, like, and give a good overall skin finish. But since they're silicone-based powder, they're not going to absorb as much oil. So if you're normal to oily, I would say go for it. But those are fine. Those will work great. If it's anything more than that, like chronically oily skin or like
if your face is melting off like mine, basically.
Yeah, you're going to want to use more of like either a talcum-based powder or mineral powders, like a loose powder foundation or something like that. Those will do a lot better of a job at actually absorbing things. Dogs!
I love puppies.
Oh, and burps.
What was that?
Oil blotting sheets.
So oil blotting sheets, this is, like, they're my lifesaver. Like the Clean and Clear, those oil blotting sheets, or like other people make them too. Okay, oil blotting sheets. Say you're out of them or you just don't have them. If you're on a date, something scenario. You know, toilet seat covers in the bathroom.
Like wax paper, rice paper.
Those are oil blotting sheets too. So
exact same thing.
Don't ask how I know this. Someone told me that too. Did I test it out? Yes, I did. And they work, okay? So if you are like me and you get that like crazy T-zone oiliness all up in your business, yes, they work and they're amazing and they get up all of that oil. And when you take that little paper away from your face and you're like, holy cow, that's my face.
Yeah, it'll soak like all of it. Like you'll have a sheet and you'll just put it in one spot and it like bleeds into the entire sheet.
It's pretty nice.
It's time to blot.
It's gnarly.
But yeah, keeping like an extra powder in your purse, just like a little compact or something, and then those oil sheets is gonna do wonders.
Powder. If you have like, before I used to have like really acneic skin, it wasn't like anything like pizza face or nothing like that, but I really liked the dermatologist. Oh, God, I can never say it right.
Oh, Dermalogica.
Yes, that one. I really like that one. It wasn't so heavy to the fact where I felt like my face was suffocating, but it was, it like covered up everything to the point where I didn't feel like all of my imperfections were showing. So
it's like a really finely milled pressed powder. So like
yeah,
it packs on really nicely, but it's not heavy. If you have like combination skin, like you don't have oily skin all over, a really good thing to do is get a great like mattifying primer. Cover FX makes a really good one. She uses the Tarte Amazonian Clay Clean Slate.
poreless primer.
Clean Slate Poreless Primer. And she says it's like magic. Like everything just sticks to your face. It doesn't come off, and like it keeps your pores from like lifting all your makeup off. So using a really good primer is going to make a world of difference, particularly for people with oily skin, because it just like sets a perfect foundation for your foundation. If you don't use one, it'd be a great place to start if you're having problems getting your makeup to stay on your face.
Primer. There's the Neutrogena one. Neutrogena oil absorbing something.
We'll look it up and put it in the down because we don't know.
I just don't want to say it wrong, but I know it's the Neutrogena brand. It's like in a grayish black little tube kind of looking thing. Feel me? But that one's pretty nice. I know it's kind of grainy too, but that's like to help absorb the moisture, the oil, all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, texture is a big deal whenever it comes to mattifying primers, like finding one that works for you.
Just like the Tarte one's more like, you know,
dry.
And so you just gotta find what you like and what you don't like.
I will tell you that anything that feels super silicone based, like if you put it on your fingers and it feels like plastic or like you can't feel anything, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna slide off your face completely. It's gonna make the problem worse, honestly.
Just like some people like the Smashbox, like that clear one.
Yeah, but I mentioned that before. I think the Photo Finish, just the regular Photo Finish primer, it's clear,
silicone based.
Yeah, like basically all silicone. You just like put it on your face. Your foundation will sit really evenly on top of it, but it'll last for like maybe an hour.
And it clogs your pores like crazy. Well, it clogs my pores like crazy. So
it just made me feel oily, and I don't have oily skin.
You can only imagine what it did to my skin. Me being oily, I felt like I took a shower, basically.
I was like, gotta get it all off. Like, it's a mess. It's not okay. If you're planning on continuing with liquid foundation, something that's like at least water resistant would be a really good idea. So MAC Studio Fix is a really good one. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte.
Oh yeah, that's my baby.
Really good drugstore foundation. Higher price for drugstore. It's like between $10 and $15 depending on where you go. At Target, it's usually $10. Everywhere else, it's like $13 to $15.
Usually, if you wait, they'll have like a deal, like buy one get one half off, or things like that.
And that's a really good deal because their shade range isn't fantastic. So if you have to mix to get your perfect shade, you can get like the two that you would sit between and mix them, which can be time consuming. But you know, it photographs absolutely beautifully, no flashback whatsoever. It's matte without looking super dry. Hold on, we have a phone call.
Hello.
It's a really pretty foundation, honestly. It's totally worth the money. I would pay $20 to $40 for that foundation. It only works for me if my skin is like on the normal to dry side of my dry skin. But even then, like I would wear it if I know I'm going to have pictures made. Honestly, it's a good foundation. All around. There's another drugstore foundation that I've been thinking about trying, like just to see if it'll work for you guys. It's the Milani Cream to Powder, just because I love the Hourglass so much. Like, it is so pretty. I would totally go ahead and try that, and if you guys want to see like a review on that or have any interest in that whatsoever, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get back to you.
Say you don't like wearing a lot of makeup and you just want like a tinted moisturizer. The Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. That one, I think, not the like the pearl colored tube, more like the brown tube. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like there's two different ones.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the down.
Yeah, well,
but that one is a really good option for oily skin. Isn't her hair amazing? Like
she cut it. I just dyed it.
God.
Hair that I would give my soul for.
Too much.
That's fine. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the suggestion. I definitely appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give it a like if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're having a great day.
Do stuff together. You is for you and me. And is for anywhere and anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea.
Bye.
Bye.